Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Prakita, and if you follow me, if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you follow me on social media, then you know that I am a UEA business student. So UEA is University of East Anglia. It's in Norwich, and it is one of the best universities in the UK according to my opinion, and also rankings and stuff. But it's one of the best universities I can ever think of. And so I'm on my first year, and I'm almost towards the end of my first year, which means by my first year I've been living in university halls. So it's university dorm, university halls, so student accommodation basically. And so I know so many people have requested this video of a room tour or like an accommodation tour, but I completely have been so lazy, so I was not able to do it. But finally I have done it. And I know during this time typically people select the accommodation, they're putting in their choices, so I really hope this video comes in handy for anyone who's choosing the accommodation for UEA. And so yeah, I try to keep it as quick and as basic as possible, just to give you a quick overview of what we have in the room, just to for you to see what exactly, through how big the sizes are. Not all rooms are exactly the same, but they're typically the same type, probably something here and there, but they're the space wise and the structure of the rooms are normally the same when it comes to my accommodation, like the ones that basically I stay in the university village ensuite, not the ensuite plus, just the ensuite, just making that clear. The ensuite plus is completely different. It's a bit bigger in size, but because obviously I don't live there, so I wouldn't be able to talk about that. But so yeah, so without further, let's just get into that video. So once you walk down University Drive to Orlam Road, you cross the signal and then take your left and walk straight, where University Village is. And you have to walk, so this is the university entrance for walking, and if you have to drive in, then you can go a bit to your right, and then the first left will be the driveway, like the way you drive in. But this is just a shortcut for the students who are walking or cycling to walk there. Be careful when you cross this road. It's actually not that bad. The drivers do stop for you when you're crossing, but just use some common sense when you're kind of crossing the road. So you walk down, and the first thing you see is courtyard. So that is, on your left will be courtyard A, on your right will be courtyard B. Once you select University Village as your accommodation, you don't exactly know which house you're going to be in, because all of the houses will have the same accommodation type. It's just it's going to be different house, different flat, different room number. You don't get that until quite early on before you move in. But yeah, once you walk down that road, you come to this point where there's U House and there's Beach House, and then you take your first right to go down to Oak. But on the right side there is the university laundrette, so you can do all your laundry, which is literally just 2 minutes away from any accommodation when you think of it. So you kind of walk down here this road, and so on your left would be Larch. Sorry, I'm literally just trying to do this as I go along. But on your left would be Larch, and entrance to Larch and entrance to Ash. Oak and Ash is one building, but entrances are separate, the rooms are separate, but it's like a joint building. So this is again Larch, and that is entrance to Ash. So you walk down again, and finally you come to Oak House. So this is the entrance to Oak, where I live. And yeah, downstairs you have the bins and everything, and it's quite a social space as well. Everyone just hangs out sometime during the weekend. They just blast some music, and everyone just parties downstairs, like in the open area. But yeah, it's actually quite cool. So you have your campus ID, and you tap in with your campus ID, which is also your key to entrance. And then you just walk up. There is 8 flats in this, but there's actually 7, which is weird, and I'll let you explore once you come here. Honestly, keep the mystery going. This is flat 4 where I am. And it's double doors. Trust me, I love the fact that it's double doors. The sound doesn't travel through that much. So anyone in the stairs, if they're loud or in other flats, you will not be able to hear them. So this is the hallway, and there's, for my accommodation, there's 6 rooms, and yeah, this is when you come in. Once you enter the room, this is the first thing that you'll see. It is very messy, but that is just me. Trust me, it's a very beautiful room with a, yeah. So let's just go one by one. So there you have a hook for you to hang your stuff, coats and stuff. This is your ensuite. It's a small little but nice, very nice bathroom. There's a nice little shower, toilet, and sink and mirror, and the shower curtains. And then on your right, there is the wardrobe. This is the wardrobe. It looks small, but believe me, the depth is very good, because behind there is the shelves. You can put your clothes there. You can hang your clothes. I literally fit a luggage in there. And you also get top to bottom like a large full length mirror, which is perfect, trust me. But that's the only mirror you get, nothing else. And the bathroom mirror. But I mean, it worked out completely fine for me. Then you have the table and the shelf. It's a very long table, plenty of space, and you also have a chair and a radiator, as you can see. And there's a small little, because obviously I kept my keyboard there, but there's a small little desk side table, and there's a plug right next to your head, which is perfect. There's a plug there. The fan I brought, but still. There's also another plug there. And then you also have the shelves, which is a lot of space. And then you also get a lamp, by the way. I don't use it, so I kept it there. You have over the shelf, and then obviously the shelves. And this is the window, a very beautiful window where you get the view. Very nice view. I got a very nice view, to be honest. You can completely open that window, but you can also open it halfway. You can open it like tilted, which is completely fine. Then you also get 2 drawers. This is a small drawer, but it's quite deep inside. And this is a massive drawer. I literally put all my bags in there. Bags, extra stuff, all in there. You also get that green kind of bucket thing, but we don't really mind. It's nice. Yeah, so this is technically the room. This is the bed. It's a single bed. It's like a basic single bed. You also get under the bed storage. Obviously I couldn't pick it up at that time, but you have under the bed storage, and I'll attach a picture at some point. And yeah, that's literally the whole room. It is enough space, believe me when I tell you, like, it is enough space. And if you can keep it to a minimalistic, or even if you want to clutter it, it's fine. There's quite a decent space. So yeah. Once you get out of your room, this is the door to the kitchen, and it's a double door, so kind of limits the noises, the sounds that comes from the kitchen if anyone's being loud. But yeah, this is a standard kitchen, and it's very spacious. You get a table and chairs for everyone to socialize, a pin board. This is the freezer, and you get enough space for everyone. We had actually leftover space, so we kind of shared it like as a common area, but these 2 are mine. I took 2 because I asked them if they were okay with it, but you normally get 1, and there's a lot of space, so there's no problem. I took the drawer because I just needed that. You have the nice pin board, and you have brooms and mops and everything, and laundry thing, not the laundry, iron table as well. This is a fridge, and it's very spacious. We really were comfortable with it. We kind of divided the space, and then any common space we had, we kind of just like divided among ourselves, which was perfect. And because my flatmates are all very nice and very understanding, we all just share things, and everyone like kind of respects everyone's privacy. This is the cupboard, and that's my part of the cupboard. Very spacious, trust me. And we kind of divided among ourselves, so that's the whole of the cupboard, and everyone just got 1 shelf. This is also another storage bit where I put like coffee and like extra stuffs there, oils and stuff, but you kind of decide what you want to put, and everyone got their own one. So we had 6 people in the flat, so we had 6 of the cupboard things. You have the electric stove. This is my very unorganized spice drawer and my cutlery drawer. I cook a lot, so I kind of got the closest one, and that is the storage space for your like your utensils, plates, anything. Literally, you decide what you want to put where. But this is also the pizza grill thing, and you get a microwave, which is also a convection oven. Like you can convert it, so it's a multi-purpose one. And I baked a few times. It works out completely fine. You get toaster and a kettle. If you don't see it, make sure you request for it. So this is technically the whole kitchen. There's enough space and a really nice window. You can open it fully, or you can just, yeah, open it tilted. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, the accommodation tour, university village tour. And before I end this video, I wanted to give you a few quick information, advice, tips, or anything that you call it. The thing is, I don't rehearse these videos, like I don't plan, I don't have any script, so just go with it. But so first of all, let me tell you this, is that when you apply for university village, you just apply for university village en suite, and you don't know which house you're in until like a few weeks before you move in. Trust me, it's plenty of time for you to find your flatmate, housemates, building mates, whatever you call it, but you have plenty of time. That's how we figured out. We have the group chat on Facebook where everyone's like, oh, is anyone in Oak and is anyone in U? And then we kind of like slowly divided it. Secondly, the laundry is right down there. Like for me it's down there, but it's literally just 2 minutes away from any building that you think of, and any building you're in. It's right down there, and you have to have a laundry card which you have to top up. But because I've never done laundry at uni, please don't roast me for it, because I go back London, my parents' house, almost every week or every other week. So because I already take that cost of traveling there, I kind of just take my laundry with me and just get it done there. Just easier. But I think a wash and dry is £5, but I'm still not sure because I haven't done it. You can check it, but again, the more when you come here, you'll explore. Then you have the parking. So there is quite a bit of parking available, but unfortunately, parking needs permit. So you have to apply for obviously permit, and you have to pay to get the parking. You can if you have guests or like people visiting you, you can temporarily park like in down every building. There's like downstairs of every building there is parking, so you can temporarily park there for a while. No one really says anything if they say so. Just say you have people visiting. They're not really strict with it, but people did get fined if it was overnight or a bit long term, because campus security does kind of make trips down this road and like the whole of campus. So they do check if the person whose car is parked down have permit or not, but it's better to be safe than sorry, to be honest. So yeah, if you want parking, then you can do. There is off-street parking right outside village. It is quite available. I know a few of my friends who have parking and they park kind of outside. You have to kind of look for it. It's a first come first serve basis. Again, you kind of have to look for it, but it's not bad. I mean, if you are planning to bring your car to uni, or whilst you're in accommodation getting a car, you can. I mean, it's not that bad. You just have to find the parking. You either pay for the parking on camp, like, and get the parking permit, or you just do it off street. And yeah, that's basically what it is. Then what I really wanted to say was, one of the things that kind of puts off people from selecting university village is the fact that they think it's quite far away from campus, like central campus. But according to my experience in the last literally like 6-7 months, I had no problem. Like, I did not feel that long walk. It's not a long walk when you technically think of it, because it's around like 10 to 15 minutes walk, and you kind of when you see the number, it kind of seems like long, but it's really not. Put on your headphones or watch the view, time goes by really quickly. So honestly, if you are not considering village just because of that walk and like you just think it's too long, it really is not. And another thing that I do is because I work at the SU shop, I sometimes have late night shifts which lasts till like 2 a.m 3 a.m, so it's around that time when I come back. And till this day I've never felt unsafe because there's campus police always coming here later at night, no matter what time. There's always campus police, campus security, I'm sorry, there's campus security always roaming around. It's very, very secure, very safe. I've never felt unsafe. Even at night, it's quite well lit. You have you always have someone walking around. Like, you'll see students, because it's a campus university, you'll see students. There's not many outside people, obviously at night. During the day you'll see some people just coming in, going to the sports park or going to like just walking their dogs on the park or something, but it's still very, very safe. There's campus security all the time, which is very good. I really prefer it because obviously when it comes to safety, you have to think about it. Again, we don't live in a perfect world, but I had a really good experience with the security. Also, if you are considering village, I want to say that village is very social. Like, it's not really social, the party crazy type, but again, it is very social depending on who you live with or who is in village technically. Because Oak House, for this time that for in my first year, we have a very social like flats. Everyone is very social. We all do like a whole Oak House party. We go downstairs, just like blast some music, everyone just socializing there. We sometimes like have flat parties around, which is very, very nice. And honestly, it's perfect. Like, for me, it's quite enough for me to kind of concentrate and not have the whole busy campus thing. At the same time, it's very social for me to go whenever I want, and to go to like any flat parties if I want to go to, or just like socialize with everyone. I got really good flatmates, and even the building mates, and everyone around I know is quite nice. So I mean, it kind of depends on who you're living with, who's around you, but I would definitely say it's something worth considering if you want that nice balance of peace and quiet, at the same time a nice social life as well. What else do I have to say? Oh, there is that electric scooter bike all around campus. Accommodation, there's so many downstairs, outside courtyard, which you can quickly just like take back and forth to campus, and it's just like from here you park anywhere in campus and leave it there, it's fine. And then from campus you take one, you can come here, you have the electric scooter and the cycle, so anything you want if that's something you're considering as well. Or if you're also bringing bicycles, then there is locks, which is very secure. And outside courtyard there's a proper like dedicated space that has like the lock and everything to enter the cycle storage bit. But outside the other ones, as far as I saw, I'm just literally looking out, as far as I saw, there is the rails that you can kind of lock your cycle to, which is very good. I mean, I don't cycle, so I wouldn't be able to tell, but anyone who does, who I know does, they said they are really quite satisfied with it. And cycling in campus is one of the best things you can consider doing if you don't want to walk. But yeah, because there's cycle storage everywhere in campus, and it's perfect. Like, it's very secure. So yeah, what else did I have to say? Room wise, again, I'm very satisfied with what I have. I made the most out of all of it. And also, you have the best things that I did not know before I moved is that, once I moved I got to know, is that you have cleaners coming in, I think every other day, to clean the kitchen. Again, don't be nasty, because they wouldn't clean it, but they would give you a nice clean sweep, and then they would empty the bins, the communal bins in the kitchen, the food one, the recycling, and the normal one, and the glass one. And for your accommodation, like you're inside the room, they come in, I think, once every 2 weeks to clean your bathroom. So they do a proper clean, just because they need to make sure that it's okay. And there is Hoover kind of in the storage area inside your flat, and if you just ask one of the cleaners at some point, if you just catch them during their work, just tell them that you want to use the Hoover. So you usually get like a Henry Hoover. You want to use the Hoover, then just tell them the Hoover vacuum, I don't know, it's the same thing for me. So if you want to use a vacuum cleaner, then you just tell them to leave it out for you. Once you use it, you just leave it outside the door, they put it back again. It's very quite simple. And yeah, they do clean your shower and everything. Maintenance people come once sometime just to change your shower heads. And if you have any problem with accommodation, there is this email. They will let you know everything, obviously, once you come in. Once you come in, yeah, they will let you know. So you have this email, you can email or call, and if you have anything to be fixed, if anything broke, they will fix it. And depending on how emergency it is, they normally do fix it in a very quickly. Like my ventilator in my bathroom was acting weird, and I emailed them, and they came in like literally an hour. They quickly fix it. Plumbing problems, they fix it very quickly. You have dedicated people for each building who to contact, but in general, if you don't know who it is, you can still contact the like general help desk and they help you. So yeah, overall, I just wanted to do it quickly as possible, but overall, University Village Ensuite is a very good accommodation. The price for me is very much affordable. For me, like, it was perfect. This kind of fell under my budget. It's clean, it's beautiful as well inside the campus, like a little village itself. It's a nice little community within ourselves. Everything's to a reach, even from village. Tesco Express is 10 minutes walk, as well as the SU campus shop is like a 10-12 minutes walk from. So either way, it's not bad. It's literally right down there. The Tesco Express is 24 hours open because it's express. But yeah, and I think the SU shop during the day, during like term time, it is open till 2 a.m. So yeah, you can get whatever you want whenever you want. It is very accessible, and again, very safe. I really like the location. I'm really satisfied, and I definitely recommend Village. So yeah, I hope this helped. And if you are coming to UEA, I really hope you have a wonderful start to a beautiful uni journey. And if you see me on campus or this U shop, because I work there, I still have not changed my work t-shirt, but if you see me there, please say hi. If you've seen this video and then you know about me, do mention it. I would love to know that. Yeah, I hope you have a great experience at UEA, and if I had to, I would definitely choose Village all over again because it's perfect. So yeah,